Okay, guys, welcome back. We're going to go right into it. Obviously, we tried a little bit ago and was having some technical difficulties, so appreciate you coming in. Baldur's Gate 3. This is what we're playing here today. Just double checking a couple things here before we launch into it. So let's load into it. See how the stream quality overall goes, the consistency. I had to certainly fuss with some settings to get this thing to stream well, which is very frustrating given how much I just dumped into upgrading this rig, but you live and you learn. So now we got the game going, there's some lighting. Okay, seems like it's running all right, so it's good. Why don't we take a second here? Let's go try guys. See if the computer and/or the stream explodes here. Would that change? Hopefully, it looks a little better for you. Okay, so we are out here questing. This is my side character. It's a half-elf warlock named Tav. She's pretty awesome. I'm not very far in to playing this. Just basically did like one of the first dungeons nearby. Starting out the story, I've plenty of hours of my main character, but it's a co-op storyline playthrough with a friend, Angel of the Tomb, my moderator. We haven't streamed it, but we've been playing a lot of it. But he is gone for about a week on a little vacation, and so I want to keep playing. So I made a little side character, maybe try things for a different gameplay style, to make some different choices, try to find some different things, and just see a little bit more what this game might have to offer, honestly. So let's just get into it. So we had finished this dungeon, and now we're kind of reverse, like leaving this place. Historically, you would have come in through this way, or you would take the back door in.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Or we would have taken the back door in like I did. I wanted to learn from the lessons of that first playthrough, and I wanted to learn from the lessons of that first playthrough. And one thing we didn't do when we came through the first time was load up the party and fill it with 4 people before we tried going into that last dungeon. So I don't know what she just unlocked without clicking on anything, but yeah, so we navigated through the crash site for the ship that we were on. We made a big loop. We picked up all the NPC party members that are out here. So the next thing for us would be to head up this way and get towards the first kind of town/settlement. So that's what we're going to do. So there shouldn't be anything to loot. There shouldn't be any enemies. We've already cleared all this nonsense. So we had come up here. There's a couple different ways to go. I'm going to take this route because I don't think we did that last time. Somebody was trapped there. So this was the back kind of entrance to that place we were in.
This calls for careful footwork.
Let's ungroup ourselves. See if we can sneak up in here.
You think it's dangerous?
Of course it's dangerous. One of them carved up Zoru's whole squad.
So let's leave it.
And let the goblins have it? No. We take it to the grove.
Let's try talking to them.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
Well,
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move.
she's talking
Yet
to
you
us.
hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Well, this should be pretty easy, but, you know, fingers crossed. Because it... guaranteed win, either way. Look at that.
She's right. Let's go.
Sorry, just give me a second, guys. Oh boy, what are we doing here? Okay.
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Easy peasy. Okay. Easy.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Noted.
Nymessa,
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Alright, so that's the last member of our party.
you'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
What a day.
Let's move.
Let's get the party back together.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more
The
it
more it
consumes.
consumes. It's metal
My
as
people
fuck, dude.
possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness.
Yeah, she does kind of
Let her
suck,
take
but
advantage.
I do need a fighter on my team, so.
It is many things. A hatchery,
Reish.
a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Gusto.
You may as well suggest a wide. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
If true.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Let me work
Right,
on
Gale.
magic.
I don't really like you.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be in the camp then.
Has the
Yeah,
error
let's
of
get
your
the fighter.
ways become
Big
clear?
if true, for sure. That's 100% that. What's going on, brother? How are you? Yeah, I didn't really play through with her last in my main character, playing through a co-op campaign, and I'm a barbarian, so like I just didn't need her, and she low-key sucks. And by low-key, I mean like she high-key sucks. So, but I need her now. I need a fighter.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind
Slow
proved
day
its
work, having
equal.
lunch and chilling. Sounds good.
Half
Probably should have done that before I started streaming, but
lost on a
you know.
like you.
Come.
the timing of this like just not work in my favor. But I just keep doing it to myself anyways. So.
Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Yeah, that was the other thing. Is last time I did it, we didn't have her, so I never talked to Zoru, and then the dude fucking disappeared from the village. So, all right. So she's a fighter, level 2. Nothing to do there. Love that for us. At some point, I have to drag my ass to the gym, dude. Literally, there's a Peloton like almost arm's reach from me. Like I feel you. There's no convenient place for me to put my face. Whee! There you go. Look at me. Maybe down here? Maybe that'll work. I need to use it. I was doing pretty well before the move. I had locked into like a really nice routine, like waking up, hydrating, walking the dog, getting my body moving, coming back, doing a workout, having a good breakfast, hitting the job hunt grind for a while, hitting the game and stream grind, yada, yada, yada. But now I'm just... Nah.
What's inside?
It's just not happening. Give me them camp supplies. We will need it. Alright, let's make our way over here. Sign up with a personal trainer to stay accountable, but that also means then you have to do workout in between sessions. Anybody I know? Personal trainer? And do you have a gym that you're going to, particularly? Got rid of the Planet Fitness membership? Yeah. Feel that, man. That my LA Fitness membership. His name, ironically, Adonis. Oh, okay. I guess you're in the best possible hands for this.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
The benefit of having gone through some of these areas before, as I know. Esporta, yeah. I had let that one go for just way too long without ever using it, so...
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. Onward.
Hopefully she doesn't get spotted while I do this. I did like it though, like straight up, it was a good gym. A lot of options. The sauna and the hot tub, for sure, are two of my fave things.
Go.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Let's get some people in position here. Yeah, man, I did like the sauna for sure. It was one of my favorite things. Finish that workout and then just steam the body.
Despite everything, don't waste a step.
Liked the sheer volume of like cardio equipment they had, but the fact that it wasn't Planet Fitness, so it wasn't the only thing people used, and you could actually get on them most of the time. I bet it is, man. Finally got a new chair, which has been helping a little bit, but the problem is I'm so fucking addicted to this game that I will literally play it for 5 or 6 hours at a time, and inevitably I'm just like, what's going on? Like, just hunch. It's bad, bro. It's been a long time since a game had me this good. I'm just going to level with you. And I had no, like, I just had no idea that I would actually like it as much as I did. I just took it, like, on a whim, you know, I'm like, you know what, everyone's talking about it. All I know is that it's basically just D&D. I'm like, all I ever had is those few Pathfinder sessions under my belt. I tried Divinity Original Sin, and it just never really clicked for me. I just wasn't liking it much, and I don't know, man. I'm just, like, really enjoying this. The problem is I have several games right now that I'm really into because I still like Diablo. The F1 Manager game come out, and that Manager games always suck up my attention. I picked up Remnant 2, and I actually have been having a blast with that as well. So, like, I'm just so into gaming right now with all these different titles, and then on top of that, it's like, what, a month or some shit till Starfield? Like, come on, man. Days, and even not even, I don't have a job right now, and there's still not enough time in the day. Okay.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
There is only that's the problem, man. It's been 2 or 3 a.m. for me recently with this game. I have been rejecting sleep.
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
But I do start my program for learning to code tomorrow, so at least I'll have something productive to divvy up my time a little bit, other than just like cleaning and organizing this place a little bit.
By the 9 hells! Open the gate!
Just straight up, I don't know if you were on the stream when I was talking to Rosie about it, but I also just ended up building a full-blown new rig, so... And ironically, still have a hard time getting this thing to stream. I can't do it at ultra settings. Learned that the hard way when I fired it up the first time, like 25 minutes ago.
Shit! Form a line! Damnable roach!
Yeah, well, I mean, I built that last one like 2 years ago, at this point. Will.
And suffer its sting.
But yeah, I built that one like another. It's on like high settings. It's like not like I took a total loss on it, but yeah, you know, I built that last one like 2 years ago now. Time's just flying, and I was having issues streaming some newer titles. So for me, one of the things was I wanted to get a new video card, so I got a 4070 Ti. And it worked, but then I'm like sitting here looking at it, and I'm like, I haven't updated anything else in a while. I don't even think my last motherboard was like DDR4. So, you know, I just took the plunge and got all new everything, looked up some specs on like higher builds, and went for that threshold under insane. And so far, so good with it. there's still limitations and stuff, but streaming puts a fucking hell of a strain on the GPU. So if I had the ability to get like a 4080 or something, that'd be the only way that it could get significantly better.
A better position.
Okay, so I had sort of gotten my people into some position. She's still a haul away from battle, but she'll be on the ground level fighting. So that's something that I've been pondering. There's pros and cons to 2PC streaming. I could send a video feed to a capture card. I have literally 3 PCs at this point. The only thing I would need is another hard drive with Windows on it to get all 3 of them operational. But when I built this one, I gave my old build to Erica, who already had my older build. And I just took the hard drive out of that with Windows on it, plopped it in, and that computer was ready to go. So hers got an upgrade / my other PC, the living room. Like, it's almost like a console for us. And now I just have another one sitting there. So, like, realistically, I could use one of them just to stream. I've looked in, there's some software, there's capture cards. So I could find a middle ground. It's obviously not what I do for a living. It's just a fun little hobby at this point. So it, something I'll probably research and work into slowly. But yes, that's the other side of it, the money. I've already shelled a decent amount on this rig, and I'm incredibly happy with it. And we've shelled out a decent amount getting this apartment set up nicely, and we're doing a good job of it. She's started her job as of last week. I got my coding program starting tomorrow. I've got some interviews scheduled for the next couple of weeks as well. So, like I said, things could change. So, just still hitting the grind. But in the meantime, yeah, man, I'm taking advantage of the time. Like, I've stayed productive, job hunting, working on skills, setting this place up and whatnot. But I've also damn sure made sure to take advantage of the fact that I'm on like an extended vacation and getting the mentals ready too, enjoying some rest and relaxation and just living. Animals are significantly happier in this place, it seems. So much less general noise. I mean, there's still a-holes around lighting off fireworks like it's the 4th of July all summer, and so many dogs around that it's constantly picking up his attention, but it's been good for them and us. All right, back to the matter at hand here. Yeah, I might as well go ranged. I can't hit any of these guys. See ya. R.I.P.
Outmaneuver them.
All right. See if that's a good perch for him.
Bleed every last one of you!
Oh, I was wondering if I had stopped the music on accident, and then I remembered that. There's like a 7-minute long song at the end where they wait, and then there's the humor at the end. I don't know. I mean, there's not really a ton of people listening, but I'm feeling some not everybody's favorite style of music. Craig, it's me again. I turned my buddy Josh onto that, and I'm so glad I did, because every once in a while he'll bust out one of those references, and it just fucking kills me. Alright, so we're certainly going to need to dash with her. How far can you go?
Make way.
That far. Nine is a very special number to me. Laugh if you will, but it is. Let's give her an extra action. Not sure I can do anything productive with it, but... Pop the hamstrung guy. Easy target. So I ended up looting one of the dead bodies after this fight in my other game. Nice. Ooh, nice shot, Zevlor. Yeah, I ended up looting one of these bodies after the battle last time, one of the human bodies. And I didn't notice that that Aridin guy was standing right there, so he ended up fighting us and we straight up murked him. We did a lot of fighting in that. We could have been a little bit more slick, I think.
Very well.
Let's do every warlock's favorite spell. Oh, we're too close. Still too close. Yeah, fuck me. Should have thought about that first. Get him. His name is Barth. I don't have advantage on anybody here. I have advantage on him, actually. Really? Says I have high ground advantage when I use the other attack. Yikes. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be, by design, a very winnable fight, so... Not gonna lose sleep over one bad turn. What's up, buddy? Great. Love that miss for me. Wow. Putting a fucking hurting on her, that's for damn sure. Bye. Critties. Bye.
On my way.
Okay, so he's still in position to hit some range. Love that. Oh, I was like, why are you hitting me, bro? Currently, same team. Bro, she's kind of being a useless turd right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I picked her up specifically because I needed a fighter, and she has missed every single attack this entire fight. Imagine having one job and sucking that hard at it.
My faith protects
Holy shit, Shadowheart's not even in this fight.
softly.
Can't even catch my breath.
Surprised he didn't attack me on the opportunity there. Bye. This guy's just whipping out the heels, bro.
Don't linger.
Good game. All the little butt slap they do whenever they pick someone up. Good game. Just a little. Bugbear, you are so fucked right now.
On the move.
Alright, let's get her here. Imagine having a healer and just leaving her outside the fight the whole time. Kind of dumbass would do that. Hey, look. One health. Just finish it, bro. Or, like, don't. That's cool, too. She has no spell slots available. Yikes. Unbelievable fight. Thank Christ.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate! Damn them.
Careful, I'm behind.
Yeah, get her up. Thank you.
Let's get going. On my way.
Up, homies.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Yeah, we're gonna need a full rest. V shortly. Probably also should have leveled her up again. She's the only one who got a level up out of that. Okay, let's level her up. What do we got here? 3 maneuvers. 3 maneuvers. What are we thinking? Boom, 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 boom. Repost. The hostile creature misses you with a melee attack. Expend a superiority die to retaliate with a powerful strike. Menacing attack. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly frightens. Pushing attack. Spend a die to make possibly pushes him back. Okay. Seem pretty legit. Okay, so she's got 28 HP now, which is good. What was the missing 9 experience, 29? Like, what did she get that we didn't? It's really weird to me. Alright, let's make sure to only loot the goblins this time. Not a single human died that time. That's great news, actually. Gold, scimitar, spiked shield, gloves of power. Blessed by the priestess gut. Yeah, we haven't met her yet, but we will. And into the grove.
There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Unbelievable indeed, my friend. Well, this one goblin, there's 10.
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with gobos.
Gobos.
Did you? Nobody forced him to go with us. He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that. My God, you're a coward.
Well. $15. Natty. It's fucking critties, bro. Let's go.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few
Time
goblins.
to pack. We need to
We need a
leave.
healer.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you
Correct.
for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I had to build so like there's like a bug that sometimes happens where you choose like spells or abilities for your characters and then they go away. Like it's not the right one. Like it happened to Josh a couple times where he like picks. We were gonna have one of the mages or casters in our group, and he upgraded the guy and he gave him certain spells, and then when he got into combat, they just weren't there. So I made a warlock, and basically everybody playing this game right now uses an ability called Eldritch Blast, because when you level up, you have things you can add to it to make it even stronger and more potent and things. And I wanted to have that in my arsenal. And then the character you saw me playing last night, she was designed to have that, and she just didn't. And I was hoping that like I would get to a point where I could add it back in, but it's like if you don't have it when you make the character, you don't have it. So I just didn't have it. So I was only like less than an hour in or something. So I just made another one last night before I went to bed and got back to the same point. And that's her. So same name, same like abilities and stuff. She just actually has the right stuff this time. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just feeling different music. I was hanging out with Jay and talking. I'm like, I was listening to something that was kind of like this, but a little bit milder. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to play that like not for everybody kind of music today for all three of the people that will probably watch me. But yeah, every time I die, one of my favorite bands, the giant flag next to me on the wall here. But yeah, I tried to make her, there was like an image I was going for with the character last time and I didn't quite nail it. And I think I got it a little bit better this time where like there's that air of like nobility from her background, but she also looks like she could fucking kill you. So they also missed me almost having a MenTB on the first time I tried streaming because this game is very graphic heavy, and even with my new setup, it was having me problems on the stream before I dialed a couple of things in. So it was like damn near a full MenTB.
Well met.
It's my favorite expression from olden times. Well met.
Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Can you hear the character dialogue over the music? Seems like it might be a little low, actually. Okay, I raised. I forgot I had it lowered because something I was streaming the other night was just the audio was egregious. Oh, it's F1 Manager. The sound of the cars when it went to like the slower or the normal speed and zoomed in on them was so aggressive.
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving.
Yeah, that chick sucks, though.
Perhaps you could persuade her for more time to prepare.
Okay, so that in.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the
Yeah,
heart
that's
of
the thing,
road.
is like you make decisions
Please, make
like
them see
this,
sense
and everyone in your party has
before
different
lives are
backgrounds and
lost.
opinions on everything you do. So like they'll still fight for you and stuff for the most part, but like there's different plot lines and side quests and like missions for each of the characters, and you may not be able to do certain things if they don't like you. So like him, for instance, is a royalty vampire, kind of bougie bitch, and so like me saying like, oh, well, I'll I'm gonna try and convince these guys to not kick you out of this grove, and he's like, oh, we're in messengers, you know what I mean? Like, so if I wanted to romance him, I'm off to an auspicious start. So he's already disapproved of one of my actions.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
Alright, let's talk to this first vendor here.
No, you just care about your stupid...
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most
Buddy.
brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual...
It is an interesting dynamic, yeah. Like, for instance, the Shadowheart, like the cleric healer in the group, like my other character is like actively romancing her, but given that this character is going to be very different from her, I don't think that I will be, Is there anything you need? Act fast, ritual. Be selling.
Bits and bobs I no longer need.
Alright, so let me unload things I don't need.
Not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Just gonna barter a bunch of things, see if he has anything worth buying.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Don't need all these things, but I do need some of these things. Okay, so that stuff will be worth 279 gold. Is there anything I want from him?
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Some armor for myself.
Take that back, right now.
Oh, I kind of like that stat myself, though. Ability to create water. Get a camp pack. We need some of that stuff. Okay, so let's see what that's going to cost us.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
36 of my actual gold to get a couple of good things.
Over us.
Cool.
That's not what I said.
Sylvanas,
Shouting? No?
So let's come in here and see what these guys got. It's an interesting weapon. We sort.
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them
Should
behind.
double check these guys' proficiencies. Light armor. Most weapons. What's she got?
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now.
She's got a good sword, so I don't need to change anything there.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us?
Okay.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
I'll have a scroll of revivify, however you want to pronounce it. Yes. Okay, so that's good for the sorting. Is he good with shields? Oops. Proficient with shields. Am I proficient with shields?
Calm down. Please.
I am proficient with
I
shields.
won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
She using it with both hands? Yeah. Alright, so I think that's gonna be good enough for sorting right now. Now, we can take some time to level up. Get another Warlock spell slot. Most of my spells have gotten stronger, sorry. Gained a spell. Crowd of madness is still madness and humanoid enemy, making them attack the creature closest, even if it's allied. Shatter. Defeeblement. Weaken a foe that deal half damage. Deal damage to creature each turn. Interesting. Kind of like that. Pact Boon. Patron bestows a gift upon you for your loyal service. Choose one of the bag. Pact of the Chain. Gain the service of familiar face spirit that takes the form of your choosing. It can be on land, animal, imp, or quasit. Back to the blade, you can summon a packed weapon or bind the one you're wielding, making it magical. Packed weapons use the builder's spell casting instead of strength or dex. Pact of the Tome. Patron grants you a grimoire called Book of the Shadows, which allows you to cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. I like that. Sounds good to me. Alright, now we can level up our healer. One and a level 2 spell slot. Those. Okay. Time for you to go have a game. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you stopping by. Have a good day.
I care about our lives.
The Arcane Trickster. Get here. Get True Strike. 2 spells. Some nice options to choose from here. I don't want to use. Get this ice knife. I think we can change those though, if I don't like them.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, so we're all upgraded, get much higher HP.
Have to keep going. Something good here, I hope.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
You can just take these things for some reason. That's not even stealing. Okay, let's go down here. Yes, don't turn around and go down the little ramp. Climb the entire stairs. Thank you for that. Forget what was in here. Just Zevlor, I think. Yeah. Some things you can steal, but I already talked to him.
This'll leave a mark.
Don't make me urgent, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
My love, you were a caravan escort for 3 days, and you quit in the middle of your shift.
What's up, Damon? Damon?
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need... My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into it. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells.
In the
Hope to
Hells.
forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machine. Alas.
Don't you lie to me. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will!
Get back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Let's load some more things.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off. I will!
Good. Okay.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Okay. Doesn't really give me anything crazy, but better than nerfing.
Don't you lie to me.
Sick. Lee arms. Suited and booted.
What to bring?
Oh, action, not reaction.
Alright, there's Zoru, the guy we wanted to talk to.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
It's not like that,
In
bro.
Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Just making this guy do what she wanted.
Lower. You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate. Near the mountain pass.
He's scared, man.
Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
At least things have stayed
God,
interesting.
deliver me. Please.
The locals
Yeah,
prove
see,
compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and when the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you stop? The T-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... You will educate me on matters of this... The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will
The
cleanse us of
Zaithisk.
the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Okay.
Farther can I
Whoever's
go?
behind that door.
Again. Swing and
This is about
swing.
your precious Baldur's Gate.
Will.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me.
True.
You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Lurk mode. Bye.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing.
I love
through
that that's like the thing whenever people connect cyclically in a game.
A diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires. You are on the ship.
Fires.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil.
A war devil?
To the living.
Shit! You saw...
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical...
That ship sailed the Styx already. Her name is Karlak. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
Okay.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship. But the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there
they
now,
infected her too.
preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Possibly.
Just so you know, but you'll need to make room. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
And we will.
Swing.
Will.
Swing and parry. No. Ah. And again. Swing and swing and. Oh.
I want to learn a trick too. Something only I know. Make one up. You can do that.
Anything of use?
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Never tried to lockpick anything in this game yet, personally, so let's try it.
You would choose strangers over us.
At 15. Nailed it. Free gold.
Show me again. Not now. We're working. Remember?
That is...
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this
Oh,
ring.
I thought she'd flip me off
It's
for a
lucky.
second, but...
You haven't seen it. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
I tried.
Hard luck, lady. But like I said, we can change that. Call it. Heads or tails. See? That's the... I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? Hey, not so loud. I'm just trying to earn money for my
Just
family.
peddling some junk,
My
buddy.
father left and my mother... I wish I had better things to sell than trinkets, but it's all I have. Thank you. That's what I got.
He's got some bullshit. Get some camp supplies off him, though.
You bought something. Most everybody says it looks like junk and moves on. Anyway.
You realize your bag fit. You were just robbed.
That might be worth a look.
Keep your distance, darling.
One of us has disguised self, right?
What to do?
I know that kid stole my stuff. I just gotta try and prove it.
Oh, hi. What? I'm the guard? Hello again. Me? Suspicious? No?
Hello.
Stop! Stop yelling at me, or I'll call Mole. What? No, she's my... I shouldn't have...
Before you can say anything.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff? Me? You know who you should talk to? Mole. Her office is through the crack in the wall over there. If you can...
You bet.
Well, hello.
Let's disguise myself as a feminine halfling and fit through the hole. And that's how you do that.
On my way.
Where's Mal? There she is.
We've got trouble. Well, look who's... My kids say you... Not sure why you're poking your nose in our business, though. We have batting. This is our... Because of that, I'll give you a 9. Little slow on the uptake, aren't you? We have... I told you...
Certainly. On tippy toes. Ready or not. On the hunt. Certainly. The softest touch. Just be quick.
Where's my stuff?
Yes, please. Like a wraith.
Let's try and get the stuff back.
Embryo titty. Into the shadows. Tread lightly.
Well, I got my stuff, I think.
All right.
All right. What now? Breathe deep and move.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden. Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, Hellspawn. And you will wait for Kulga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Okay, dude. Look, there's no need for that.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Precious sweet
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, get back!
Magrin.
It's forbidden to outside. Kick back!
A moment.
What?
Tell them what's good.
Your welcome can be easily with...
Yeah. Could be. See what I can do this time. I had to terrify them last time in order to give the kid up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You lost your senses, Kulga. Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kulga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison?
Wrath.
A threat?
You had the right of it.
I will
She's just a
imprison the
kid.
devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Unbelievable attitude, dude. Losing friends.
Girl? You mean parasite?
She eats our food.
Wrath,
Lock her up. And keep still.
Come, Korga.
Do it.
Let's charm this booch. Nailed it.
Very well. She may go. Break out, thief.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue.
Only he was,
Let's
though. You know what I'm saying? This is way better than your bitch ass.
I need a quick word.
She's charmed.
Go on. Say it. Yes, you would say so. A viper bears her fangs, defending her... No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free the rite of thorns.
Right of thorns.
It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves.
Sanctuary.
None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out. And mine perish if he stays.
Maybe.
You showed great mettle at the gate. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to... They're to be gone before... The Viper must strike. You will do more. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Coming to an end. Yeah, where's Nettie? She's in this room, I think, right? What's up, Silver?
They did a number on you, didn't they? I see you. Just give me a moment.
This may be kept.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
It's a permanent status effect, unfortunately.
Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare?
Sure did.
All slime, teeth, and
It
tentacles.
sure did.
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. Head on in. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening.
A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options.
You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what...
All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitate.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. I'm telling you everything. I want to help you.
Is she?
But I can't unless you work with me. So, victims can identify each other. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where a mind flayer ship. But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been... But you seem like a good...
This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to...
I hope it doesn't come to that. But, thank you. You know, I've spent my life treating folk, and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out... Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But your mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. Sev, the thing in your skull, though, it's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connection. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. When Master Halsin, whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. You, though. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what... The way I see it, you have... I don't envy your choice. Truly. But this is the hand fate's dealt you. Thank you. I wish I could tell you more. All I can say for sure. Good luck out there.
Try to hunt him down.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than ceremorphosis, nonetheless.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Here's the specimen. Am I crazy or did I pick that up? Where'd it go?
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Supposed to be a parasite in here somewhere, I think. I should be able to consume it to get more power. Talk to the dead.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Buddy? Back at camp.
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Druid. So Helson killed him.
Scouting. Ned, see it.
The spell's power.
What's in here?
Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Let's go take a look around this place.
Here goes nothing. That's curious.
It's curious.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
Assuming he's still alive.
Forget Halsin. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
What are you doing? What do you want, buddy? Come on, friend. Friendo. Here you go. Good boy. Puppy, 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 puppy. Buddy, you hunky? Yeah. You hunky? Here you go, friend. Okay, back to questing, buddy.
take it one step at a time.
Yeah, let's take a look at a quest log real quick. Bye, buddy. Get help from Nettie complete. Search for Halsin in the Goblin Camp. Find the Crash. Learn to patrol to the northwest. Got saving the refugees. Save Arabella. We should go back to her parents to collect our reward. Got quests for each of our companions. Then we got all of our completed quests. Let's talk to Wrath.
I don't want blood on my hands.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halsin. Perhaps Goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line.
Hold her to task.
Hold her to task. Stop this. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more. Sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I would give anything to see Hal. Sylvanus' blessing. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. You won't mistake the first.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off.
She's a child.
A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
Yet she failed. That's what...
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Actually, I want to head right back in, which is silly, I know, but I want to check and see if that, like, auto dialogue prompt comes back up that talks about the vessel that I should investigate in here. Oh, I'm so hungry.
What if Halsin is... No, don't go there.
There's no time to waste.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Okay, let's get back out of here.
Should mind my step. Let's see.
Yeah. Let's go talk to the parents, get a quest reward.
With 2 hours or one.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
It's our job
Here
to get
is
us out of
Locket.
here safely, not yours.
It's my
which allows
job
you to
too.
cast dancing
The
lights.
We have to look after ourselves.
That's it. That's all you get.
Mole says.
Could have probably tried to get more out of her, but
Care what Mole says. Stupid and reckless.
alright, so now I am gonna need to talk to Zevlor down here.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
And you quit in the middle of your shift.
You sound like your father.
Well, it was his caravan.
What's up for discussion?
Let's talk.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And there may be a way. Somebody must be leading. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. Everyone in this camp depends on... We'll be ready to...
Astarion seriously does not like when we do something, like, nice. This is sick. What's up, Craig? What's going on, buddy? Sorry, I'm just aimlessly looking at something in the background here. Don't worry about me. Baldur himself? No. So the character I'm playing now, she's kind of like a side character for me. The main playthrough I've been doing of this game, I've actually been doing with a friend of mine. And he's on vacation for a week, but I am straight up addicted to this game. So Baldur's Gate is actually the name of like the main city in this world.
I already told you I don't have it!
I don't necessarily know it myself, know why it's called that beyond that. I just know it's a city, and funnily enough, I still haven't gotten there in any of my playthroughs. But I'm relatively early on in this thing with this character. We've probably put about 20 hours on my other character, though.
We don't even know these people.
So I have the advantage of knowing certain things that might happen to me here.
Over us.
That's not what I said.
We're in a little grove now. There's some vendors and shops, bunch of quest givers, things like that in here. But I think we've turned in and looked at everything we can look at in here, so we're going to make our way out. There was something I thought I was missing, though, so I had a little Google in the background here. It's really good, man. Like I said, I can only speak its praises. Like, I've just had so much fun with it. So let's see what we got. Ooh. It's definitely worth it, though. Alright, so the main character that I play is a big old barbarian, and she's just devastating. We've been just straight up surrounded by people before, and we've just messed them up. But my side character that we're playing today, Tav, is a level 3 warlock at the moment. She's a half-elf warlock. She has a sage background, so a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, very high charisma. We have her in a position to kind of paralyze and dominate opponents from a distance. For my party, there's several different NPCs that we team up with over the course of the game. Right now, though, my build is the warlock myself. We have a fighter. Asterion back here is a rogue, but right now he's disguised himself as a halfling because there was a little hole that he can fit through if he's a smaller creature. But I have him basically just sneak attack, damage, range combat. The fighter up close and personal, just dealing damage. And then we have Shadowheart. She's our cleric. Wanted to have a healer in the party, so just heals and buffs are the focus for her. So we, in my head canon at least, complement each other pretty well, and kind of fill in all the missing things that you'd like to have in the battlefield. How much freedom do you have choosing your party? Decent amount. There's some story elements to it. There's some character elements to it. I mean, one thing I was explaining to someone else earlier in the chat is, like, the decisions you make affect your party and how they view you. So you can have people in your party who don't like you or don't like what you're doing, and they might not talk to you, and that might shut down quest lines and things like that. It is possible to kill some of them when you first encounter them, or just straight up tell them to pound sand and never see them again. So there's a decent amount of flexibility in getting them involved in the first place, and then once they're in, you go whenever you want to rest. And I need to do that soon, so I can show you in a second. But whenever you rest, you can go back to your campsite and you can change your party out. So like right now, we have a party of these four, like I said, the rogue, the cleric, the fighter, and the warlock. There's also a straight up wizard that we've met. Let me take you back to camp real quick.
Yeah.
Because I do need to do a long rest.
It would be good.
And refill my spell slots and heal. They all have storylines and quest lines. Some of them, like I said, you won't get very far because they're not going to like you. There's a little bit of romance, of course. In my other playthrough, for instance, I've been romancing Shadowheart, the cleric. So I showed you her. This is Shadowheart, the cleric. She's got her own quest line.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better.
So she
Can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
She has a quest line involving her class, basically, and unfurling some of the information about her joining up with the order that she fights for and things like that.
Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me. Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else?
So I could try reading her mind and stuff like that.
It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to...
So we have her. This is Asterion in his natural form. He's a kind of a nobleman from the city.
I've been thinking.
But he's also a rogue.
Reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
Their quest lines are interesting. Like, in the time that I've played this game in my other playthrough, like, we still haven't really, there's nothing to do in his storyline. We just learn a little bit more about his past. Same thing with Shadowheart. We haven't done anything with her. We just haven't gotten far enough in the story to do them, because they both involve, if I'm not mistaken, getting to the city. Will, who's one of the characters I just met like a little while before you jumped in, he, on the other hand, is actively involved in doing something, and we can leave this camp and go right to his quest and start doing things for him. The same thing for the wizard, Gale. We already have the ability to learn more about him and start doing things to impact his quest line. So they all have their own stories to follow. They all have their own interactions amongst each other, too. Some of them don't like each other, some of them do. I've never even met all of them. There's one or two characters, NPCs, that you can have in your party that I haven't even met. So it's actually pretty cool. But you just come back to this camp and you're allowed to switch your party up, tell someone you want to go solo for a while, and you drop them from the party, go up to another member and say that you want them to journey with you. There's, by no reason do you have to have 4 people. If you only want to have 1 or 2 of them with you, or none of them, you could do that as well. Co-op is exceedingly easy to do in this game. You basically just make a character, it levels up to the scale of whoever's world you're jumping in, and then you jump in. The only downside, however, is, let's say you and a friend want to do a co-op career or a campaign. Your character will always be in his party. You can't get rid of your character. So if you and 3 friends make a whole party, you can continue that story if you were the host without them, but you will be playing with their characters. You can't come back to camp and pick up Asterion and Shadowheart and things like that. So pros and cons to that element of it, but it's very well built into the game for you to just play with your friends and come and go. But the only downside is those people are with you basically in perpetuity, so... Which is why you see me playing like a side character instead of continuing the campaign that I've already been doing.
Good. I don't want you to run off just yet.
Interesting.
You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
I am. Yeah, no, and I think for me is like, I like the co-op playthrough I have with my friend, but basically, unless I want to be a jerk, I have to wait until he's around to play. And same for him with me, because it's my world that he's playing in. But then on the other end of the spectrum, too, you are now liable for what other people do or don't want to do, or don't tell you. So you really got to dial in the communication, and that's when you start thinking about it from the perspective of this is a virtual tabletop game that we're playing, and you really get back into that, like, down in your friend's basement at the table with 3 of your friends, you know, discussing your strategy and, like, lengthening your turns because you're trying to coordinate. Well, you go around and do this and try that, and then I can pair that with this, and like you have to get in that headspace, and it's not necessarily instinctive when you play RPGs like that aren't turn-based and stuff with your friends, because they can kind of freely do what they want to do, and it may not necessarily negatively impact you, but there's more weight to that here. So like the one thing I like about playing this is I get to do whatever the heck I want. If I want to skip that cutscene, I skip that cutscene. If I want to go and be a dumbass and kill myself trying some stupid thing, like he's not going to get pissy about having to jump into combat, or, you know, me reloading a game, and I just have different, like, mental approaches to certain scenarios. So, you know, like I said, pros and cons. I like the solo play. I've really enjoyed playing with him, though, and kind of living out that, like, D&D tabletop session, so just depends on your mood, I suppose, too.
charms.
I guess I'm going to hit on this guy a little bit and see what happens.
The smile on his pretty lips is a touch too composed, a bit too perfect. He may not mean a word he said.
Oh. Sleep tight. I'll see you later. I'm sure.
He hasn't necessarily revealed that he's a vampire, but he's one of like the advertised NPCs for the game, so it's pretty common knowledge at this point. There's actually, I remember my friend was playing and he had a moment where he like revealed that he was a vampire, and your character, one of your character's responses was like, "Well, yeah."
Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling.
Everybody has like super casual outfits when you like turn in that for the night at camp that they all sleep in. But it's interesting because some of them are basically just walking around in underwear. Better than naked, I guess. Rocky bodies tumbling. Seeing one of them is my crash. Clear.
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first...
Yep, sorry. I grew weary of the aggressive music.
Dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
So we're looking for a group of the same wraith as her, the Githyanki, because supposedly they have the ability to purify the parasites that are in our heads. We are all connected by the fact that these parasites were put in our heads by mind flayers. And that kind of unites us. I don't remember what class Will is. He's also a warlock, so I'm probably not going to use him. Will we just met. There's still, like I said, a few characters we haven't met yet. So, yeah, like I said, I'm probably not going to have him in my party because he's just a duplicate of my own class.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? Surprising is just the word, isn't it?
Yes, it
Before
is.
the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that,
interesting.
I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Something is special about us, I think.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out.
Also true.
Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
And then over here we have another person who's obviously not in our party, Gale. He is the wizard.
My time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment.
And humble as fuck.
I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There. Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Wisdom check. Let's see if I can get 15. Oh! Nailed it.
For a split second, you see a swirl of untamed magic. Then his defenses drop like a portcullis.
He disapproved of that. He didn't like that I snuck into his mind, which is unsurprising.
Uncalled for. Not an eventuality I'm entirely unfamiliar with.
At least I apologized.
Please don't try that again unless I invite you to.
And yeah, like I said, if I wanted him to join, I would just tell him to. He would tell me he can't because we're full. And then there's Withers over here, who is an undead that we found out in the world questing. But for some reason he can actually speak.
We meet again, as I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once
Basically,
more.
if any of our party dies, he can resurrect them.
A matter
200
of coin.
And also, he can help us basically respec. Alright, so I think I talked to everybody here. Camp has nothing of value as far as exploration goes. You do have like a trunk you can put things in. One little exploit we found in our previous playthrough was if you can pick up full-blown chests if your character has a high enough encumbrance. You can put chests inside of the chests and create in like a damn near infinite loop. So camping, long rest, you need 40 points worth of supplies in order to long rest. And then there's also these supply packs, which are 40 on the nose, so you could just use those. I have 5 extra of those, as well as some actual supplies. So 40 of them will allow you a full rest, and a full rest refills your health, it refills your spell slots, everything like that. So it is something you need to be doing relatively consistently, depending on how your battles go. You'll notice a little clip of Asteria sneaking off at night there. And then once we're done with the camp, just click back on one of these bedrolls to leave, and we'll be brought right back to where we were in the world. All revitalized, all of us have our spells available to use again. And we're ready for more questing. So we didn't explore everything there, but we explored everything we needed to. So quest-wise, there's a goblin camp that has several of our quests in it. And then there's also Will's quest, which is to hunt down a powerful devil named Karlak. And she's actually not too far away from us to the east, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, it's actually probably west of us now. It's to the east of where all the other action is, though. So, ain't nothing to it but to do it, I guess. Just go out questing.
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
These tracks. Goblins.
What's all this then? Yeah, I've been here before. A little save.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
How delicious.
Is this a cantrip? Yeah.
Don't linger.
So this is a little trap. It will shoot at us. So what I want to try and do...
At least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
So we cast Magic Hand. And the Magic Hand, use that to turn off the trap.
Oh, this was more fun when he was screaming.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe.
Yeah.
Any explodey barrels?
Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers.
I was wondering if I could kind of...
Minthara's gonna skin us. No one knows about this damn weapon. Yeah.
Okay.
We live in more interesting times.
Let's just get into it.
Keep your blade close.
Bye. Let's get him out of creep mode and let's just go after him. Oil barrel, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe we can set him on fire.
Just slowly but surely move this oil barrel over.
Do you think the fight up front went bad?
Shut it! Boss would rip you for talking that way.
Well, at least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
He's boring. Let's find another one.
Oh, this was more fun when he was screaming.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe. That'd be funny.
Yeah. Give him
Alright, now let's try and...
Don't wear his voice.
We were a little too close. Jesus Christ. Nothing like a little self-explosion.
Take your...
And heal yourself a little bit, I guess. Alright. A little bit of protection. Hop to safety and try and hit one of these guys. Push them downhill and killed them with the fall damage. That was awesome. Even got an achievement for it.
I will ascend. Taking position.
She's gonna get a little damage. Oh, she's immune to burning. Give class ability to take an extra action. Try to hit this person. Try was the operative word. There's a knocked out druid over there.
Need healing.
Alright, what can I do? Really, not much. Got drilled with acid.
Need to act fast.
Take you.
Upgraded that spell to use a level 2 slot, which healed him a little bit better. She can pop a potion. And yeah, I think at this point, basically just get them as far away from that acid as we can.
Survival is all that matters.
Can't see anything over here. There we go. And let's see if we can hit this person. Okay. She's in mud, which is going to slow her down. Oh, wow. That was a lot of damage. And how far can she move? Okay.
No choice but to keep going.
Let's see if we can finish her off. Apparently not.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's dash.
Let's go.
And let's dash again.
Focus. Onward. Time to strike. My path be true.
There we go.
Need to find a way forward.
Nice. Let's all group up. So you have 2 short rests every time you long rest. And the short rest restores half of your hit points. And for warlocks, it restores a spell slot.
Off we go then.
So we'll use that for a little cheap healing. We'll save the other one for a little bit more of an emergency. Probably should loot up there at some point, but...
No traps, please.
Take some things to sell off later.
Very well.
Let's wake this guy up.
His breaths are shallow, his wound.
healed.
What's next?
Eager for battle.
She can do the hand too. That's cool. If waking him does anything.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
So, I was playing this, like I said, with my friend on our like main playthrough, right? And we had this like moment when we woke that person up, and for some reason, my friend just read this conversation prompt wrong. And he said, "Don't thank me yet. I'm here to finish what they started." And he somehow in his head didn't know that meant, like, we're here to kill you. Finish what they started. He thought it had something to do with, like, looting this cavern or something that he was doing. And so he chose that option, and all of a sudden he's like, why is he trying to attack me? And I'm like, you told him you were going to kill him, dude. What are you talking about? So just a little wild, but...
It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful.
Step careful. Yeah, so basically this, other than having a little bit of loot, other than having a little bit of loot in here, the only thing that this place really does is acts as a
That's curious. I'm gonna buy the ends off your kids and your birdies.
back door into the grove that we were just in when you jumped in the stream. There's a couple other things to check out in here before we make our way onward. So I'm going to ungroup them.
Will be done. An efficient path.
I'm going to take my fighter. I'm going to jump down here. And she can turn that trap off. She'll burn damage from it. So dead body I can loot. A charred key. No idea what it's for, but yeet.
Can't give up now.
And then there was another tunnel over here. I don't really think it goes anywhere important, but I don't fully remember either.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
The library. Maybe this is what the key was for?
Step carefully. I can't even see a lock to pick.
Watch your back.
There's a couple of traps in here. This is a back door. Just another back door.
Let's see.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Moving ahead.
There's a couple things to loot up there. So. We got, there's a potion of healing. A scroll of featherfall, potion of healing, and thieves' tools. Please don't step in the acid. Ah, the heavy chest.
Trap.
That's where the, that's what he was for. Nature Snare Quarterstaff. Looks good. I just need $100. Okay. So that's another dungeon down. A little area.
You know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only
Oh, I didn't go down here before. Let's check it out, team.
People up ahead.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
I know that look. You're one. It's just an old wound.
Accidentally
that hurts me
talking to
from
my
time
team.
time.
Classic.
Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest.
Oof.
But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Save. What's all this then?
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
Whoa.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Stirs in response. So, with this parasite in our head and this like psychic ability I have, there's these other like creatures that are connected to this power. They have that mark on their face that lit up with her, and you have the ability to basically command them. Like the difficulty class, the number you have to beat is so low.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured and...
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert.
It's
taking something you'll never get back. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids. We know that all too well, man, but the Absolute
What did she send you to
We're
do?
looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
An oil bear. It had him on the ground before we had a chance to react. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks. What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of... You're right, madam. The beast must be destroyed.
The
You
cave is
just
just
talk
ahead.
them into fighting a
It was too
beast
much
that
for us
is
before.
most assuredly going to kill them. The two people on my party who love power
So,
and death absolutely love that I commanded that.
They're clearly devoted to the absolute, whatever that is.
So the tadpole gives us the ability...
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease.
Is it
and
though?
every use will sicken us further.
Is it though?
Nonsense. Any power freely given is a power well received, and this is a valuable power indeed.
It's only valuable if we understand it, and we don't. Not yet, at least.
My point exactly. I'm so glad you agree.
Do surprisingly agree with you, Asteria. Alright, so what we wanted to do is this. I missed this encounter before, but these true souls, these people who are like us, they have the parasite in their heads. And you can use those parasites.
Power resonates within the...
See? Power calling to me.
Your limbs move of their own accord. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
So we can absorb these other tadpoles from people who have them. Look at him. Look at that little guy. Look at that little bugger. This is a nice moment.
Abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile.
So we got Mind Flayer Parasite Specimen. And we can consume it.
The parasite is stubborn. It refuses both to leave or
Oh, okay, you cannot consume them yet. Your dream visitor will inform you when it is time. So we already have another one, too. So we'll get 2 of those. And those actually, when you get a certain point in the story, unlock different abilities for you. And that's going to be crucial in our development. Alright, before we head down into that cave and presumably kill this owl bear that just killed these guys, I'm going to take a quick little break, stretch the legs, get some fresh water. So I'll be right back with you guys in just a moment. Back, guys. Appreciate the patience. And wolf down a cheese stick real quick. Stretch the legs. Get hydrated. So, we found a little path that went down underneath this bridge. Leads towards a couple of things, actually. Notably that cave, where there's some blood outside of. We found this guy dying, and his two siblings were with him. He said that he got attacked by an owl bear, whatever that means. And through the psychic connection we shared with them, we convinced them to not attack us. And then doubly, I convinced them to go attack the bear. So hopefully the bear has taken some damage, but either way, they'll be dead. And can be looted at some point, presumably in the future. And we picked up a parasite that was in his head that's also in our heads. And once we get a little bit further in the storyline, we will be able to consume the parasite and use it for upgrades that gives us special abilities. With a soul in my soul. We can see them up there, about to take the plunge and fight this thing.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Owlbear tracks indeed, my friend. Owlbear tracks indeed. Hit him with the quick save. Let's go.
We move lightly and strike first.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name.
This is it.
Go on, guys. Go on. Risk it all. Team best when it's the Oh, look at that. This is a glowing gilded chest. Split our party up.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
It's gonna hurt. Didn't we have a scroll of Featherfall? Yeah. So I can jump down here freely.
Statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
Consider me intrigued.
Potion of animal speaking, potion of healing, scroll of detect thoughts, and of course a gilded chest.
Protective magic. My injuries need tending.
Oh, well, I'm an idiot. I got lucky once on passing this test. Hey, buddy, what is it? You hungry? What do you need? You want attention? You're a good boy. What do you think, buddy? Please. B.
No one stopped me yet. At the ready.
My wounds are too much to bear.
Let's load it up.
Can't slow down.
We literally jumped down this thing when if I had just rotated the goddamn map.
Seluna statue. It is stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
When I could have just walked. Hey, quiet. Hey. Hey, quiet.
There's magic at play here. A spell keeping this chest shut.
Okay. Prince. Quiet, buddy.
This thing won't yield its contents easily.
Eat.
What's that?
Just an old prayer.
What's next, I wonder? A Selûnite prayer, marked with the same symbol as the chest. I'll have to sully my tongue and recite it. Onward.
Okay. Said she would have to sully herself and read the prayer. But she won't? Let's do something quick. Mm-hmm. Sorry, give me a sec, guys. Oh, jeez. Doug was losing it over something. Let's see.
Clearly.
Everyone is shed.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Let's try reading it.
It's unlocked.
There we go.
Prayers are answered. You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible. This rubbish is an offering to Selûne. At best, do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
There we go.
Fine. Perhaps.
Straight up charmed. Straight up charmed my party member just to get some loot. That's how you know you're on the grind. This tome describes the ancient initiation rites observed by some who worship the moon goddess Selûne. When a youngster comes of age, they would be left to fend for themselves deep in the wilds. There, they would show their skills of navigation and self-reliance, as well as their determination to return to the Moon Maiden's silvery glow. Once they found their way back to their people, their faith and standing as a follower of Selûne would be beyond any doubt. Dope.
Worthless.
And the wearer has 50% HP or less. They don't provoke opportunity attacks. That's actually clutch. Shadowheart disapproves. Shadowheart can suck on D's, if you know what I'm saying.
With haste.
With haste, guys. With haste. Alright. Let's come in here.
That stench. Dead.
So it looks like they haven't initiated the fight against the elf player yet. To anyone? Some slaps.
It's just a head.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
You're right.
Well, we're in battle now. Wow, one-shotted. What a pussy. Okay. Nice hit, though.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Else I can do this turn for her.
Got to concentrate. On the move.
Critties. Owlbear cub. Nice job, buddy.
Need to stay
Shadowheart. Is that the touch one? Yeah. Let's elevate it to a level 2.
Take 2.
And heal her.
Blood comes easy these days.
Jesus Christ, that was a bad opportunity attack. In there, cub. Oh my goodness. Can't do anything with him, he's downed. How does she not get an action? I don't understand.
Good looks from you
Killed
to
it.
his dead mother.
Once. One-shotted.
A single strike will end his suffering.
For the best. The cub would have died anyway.
Nature might have provided for it. Too late now.
That's good, right?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
And we'll use our other short rest.
It got her. It got Bride too. Right. Thanks.
What path lies
We'll
before
just
me?
take it to sell it at some point.
Open up.
Headless skeleton. The Oak Feathers Embrace. Oak Father's Embrace. What is this? 13 armor class. Order nature undead creatures that hit the wearer receive 1 to 6 radiant damage. Beasts that hit the wearer deal an additional 1 to 6. AC bonus from Dex limited to +2. It's worth picking up irregardless.
More for me? An owlbear egg. These are some...
Just the owlbear. It's tough to choose between these 2 quarterstaffs. Where's the moon? Where's the owlbear egg? Where did it go? I don't know. Picked up the owlbear egg. And it's just gone. Here, see what we see. Like anything, really. Nothing. Alright. Done in here.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion.
Alright, let's go up this cragged rock. Cragged.
Let's have a look.
Lae'zel, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say...
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-good. His confidence is an asset. Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
They really hate each other. It's kind of nuts. Yeah. What's up, Scratch? Arf, arf, barf. And I roll it. No, I cannot.
The dog's hackles raise. You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
Whimper. There it is. Gotta pet the doggo.
He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
Alright, so he will join us at camp later, which is cool. Personal note. Gomwick, be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I received more reports of attacks on travelers throughout the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself, Postmaster General Dawson. Davin, it's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. Named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you can get leave. Love, Flora. And Davin Jr. Tough letter. Nine Fingers. I won't come back to the city, not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want your debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where a M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I'll know when I'm safe. S. We can build our credit score. I'll surely sing.
I don't care for fish. Red meat. Now, that's a different matter. The pig's dead, my friend. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
So, I think he killed this boar, because in the last playthrough I noticed that it had 2 bite marks on it and it's completely drained of blood. He's a vampire, and he has yet to try and attack anyone in the team. Yet. But he wasn't with us in the party when we found it last time.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead.
And is it dead enough for you?
Call him out on it.
It's been drained. I didn't want to say anything because But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about...
How would you know, brother? How would you know? Hunter's stash. Empty. Cool. Very helpful.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Note.
So it looks like everything I can get to. Maybe we can go.
You fight well, but you're so efficient.
Yeah, I was wondering if we could go under the bridge. We didn't go that way. Yeah, let's see what's on the other side here. Ooh, a mind flayer pod.
Better not be cursed.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
So we need to come back up.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable...
Okay. Sorry about that. Zoned for a second. Okay, so about to come up on the village. A shovel. Occasionally you have to dig for things.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
That's a good one. Can be backwards. Where we need it to be. Alright, looted and booted.
Something's waiting up ahead.
Get over there! Surround them like! You spotted us. Good. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further.
I think they got.
And we'll... Or you turn around, and your back's...
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach
until
you rest.
Got him.
Hold up, lads.
Got him.
This one might be more than we bargained for. Go on, then. Just keep your nose clean.
Okay. Actually seems like a pretty place to just call it. So yeah, I think we're going to do just that. I appreciate the hangs today, guys. We'll be back again tomorrow, Wheel Wednesdays. So we're doing something with our racing wheel and having fun with that. I got some American Truck Simulator expansions, so maybe we'll mess around with that a little bit. But yeah, either way, it's great hanging today, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.